I look out for in a project? What makes a successful project? Okay, so let's go through the main things that make a successful project. Okay, first of all, guys, it doesn't really matter about whatever I say. If it ain't got no damn volume, it's not gonna go nowhere. Okay, so let's just say number one is volume. Let's use this project for instance. Okay, you see that the volume, it's got 32,000 volume every 5 minutes. Like the last 5 minutes, that's good, and it's 11% higher than it was 5 minutes ago. 66% higher than it was 1 minute ago. Sorry, 1 hour ago. There is average maybe because you can see now it's going down a bit. So obviously there's more sells than buys, but guarantee as it was going up, there was more buys than sells. All right. So obviously, no matter what, number one has to be I'm looking for volume. So a great meme coin is volume. How do they create volume? A couple of different things, guys. So let's volume, but then let's look at the the branches of what exactly brings volume. Okay. Number one, volume can come through marketing, through KOLs, key opinion leaders. So no doubt, not 100% sure because there's other ways you could get volume, but no doubt, if I look on this token, there'll be many people on Twitter talking about it. Okay. Attention is the new currency. That's actually cool art, actually. It's just really good art. Quite like it, to be fair. I did get a memo to buy this as well. Cool. So I don't really see much notable people talking about them. So I know exactly what it's talking about. I'll tell you why in a bit. It wasn't too much the KOLs because if you look, there's not many people with a lot of followers. There's loads of people talking about it, but this is more like community driven. But if you go through, I'm looking for people that know no big KOLs. Okay, this has got 5. This might be a big KOL. Decent sized KOL, nothing major. But I'm looking for big KOLs talking about them. You might think, how do you know big KOLs? When you look at the volume of engagement, the impressions. All right. So definitely this didn't come through KOLs. Could be Telegram KOLs. But usually Telegram KOLs, they would promote it on Twitter. I know why this one done well, right? So, and this will take me to my second part. So volume, and that can come through KOLs, and it also can come through, and this is the second part, narrative. Okay. So what I look for in a project, in a successful project, is narrative. This, if you look at this project now, if you look at it, okay, it's a chicken. What is actually it's called? Mafia chicken priest. Okay, I'm going to show you another project that is similar to this. So it's not, it's a derivative of another project, but it's kind of like the meta. The meta right now is just kind of random animals with kind of good art, and I'll show you an example now. So if you look at this one, this is the one that I showed you on an earlier video. This is, if you look at it, drunken chicken centipede. Okay, so it's just a random mix of an animal with different things, right? Okay, so it's got chicken in there. So that one you just seen was Mafia Chicken Priest, right? And this one is Drunken Chicken Centipede. So it's a kind of a derivative of that one. And because this one hit over 1 million market cap, what people are kind of saying now, what the thesis of this whole trading investment is, which is how crazy people are, they'll be like, okay, well, Drunken Chicken Centipede hit 1 million, and it's kind of the same, similar kind of meta that they believe that Mafia Chicken Priest could hit the same, because it's a kind of the same meta, kind of a chicken, bit quirky. Look, they're already here. People are, now this is the meta. If you look at the meta now, it's chickens. Do you remember I said to you, Always look at the today's narrative, today's meta. It's chickens. It's chickens. You know. So that's today's meta, right? All right. So, but in fact, this meta came from a project I'm going to show you now that blew up a couple of weeks ago. And I'll show you that right now. So look at this. This was who bought this at the start made a lot of money. I think I faded this one. I did. I actually seen it launch. I actually remember this launch. I was in the trenches and I did not buy. Anyway, can't get them all. So this is called smoking chicken fish. Do you get it? So smoking chicken fish, mafia chicken fish, and if you look on Twitter, their actual page. Smoking. Look at this. Their actual page is a priest. So do you get what they're doing? Smoke. So church, like the church, the priest, and then that one was mafia chicken priest. So it's a derivative of this one. And what people see, this is how people gauge how successful a project can be. Narrative, right? So this one hit, guys, which is crazy, absolutely fucking crazy. 127 million market cap, guys. 170 million, and this came from Pumped Up Fund as well. All right, this is a Pumped Up Fund token. Absolutely crazy. So look, this is how much money we can make here, guys. So if we got in okay, even 300k, that's quite high. Remember, it launched at like 5k. So from there to there is 41,000x. What the heck? Absolutely bizarre, guys. Like, oh my days. And that's not even at the bottom, guys. I just can't get at the bottom. The bottom's actually really like, it's just a bit hard to get the bottom. It just goes into minus. It's very hard to get the bottom. But absolutely crazy. So everybody's trying to build a derivative or a narrative, something similar to that, right? And look, even if this is still a good project to go into, people are still saying this can fly, which it possibly can. Volume's a bit shit, but these kind of projects, whales just aping like 50k, 100k. So you can't really look at like the 5-minute volume. Kind of look at the 24-hour volume. And look, 24-hour volume is $1 million. Do you know what I mean? You can't really look at the 5 because, like I said, it's not a trading one. This is one where it's kind of cemented itself in like, crypto blue chip project, right? So it's not about the hourly trade. Hourly trading is more about the 24-hour, 1.1 million. It's a lot. Buys over $500,000. That's a lot. All right. Cool. So yeah, narratives. So number one, I say volume. I also say narratives, and I also say team, guys. Team. So team could be team of community takeover, which I am going to do a video. I'm going to show you all the terminologies in crypto space, the meme coin space. But at a macro, community takeover means, look, the dev sold here. Wow, I didn't even know he sold here. He sold at 50 mil. No way. This is a community takeover. No way. Dev sold here, right? So obviously the bloody hell. Is that? I don't know what. No, it's not. I don't know why he sold a little bit. He just sold a little bit, maybe for marketing. Anyway, so the community takes over. So when the dev sells, the community takes over the project. So to me, I want to know, what's the team like? So it's team, okay? So is the owner still in? The dev? Is he good? Is he moving it? Is he got a good team? Or is the community takeover a good team? Now let's look at the project that I was just showing you, which I was actually told to buy, Mafia Chicken Fish. Let's have a look now in real time, because this seems like a good project that can, do pretty well. Let's see if they tick all the credentials, what I'm looking for, right? Cool. So what I would do, so let's look at the volume first. Okay, so look at the volume. We know it's got the narrative, because I just told you. So look at the volume. Very good volume. 37,000 in every 5 minutes is very good for a new collection. All right, the holders going up. Check for that. Cool. I like the charts. It's quite a bullish chart. First wave. Obviously, take profit. People started to buy more. Profit taking. Oh, it's a nice, slowly upward chart. So look at that. Going up, right? Little dip. And if I get, personally, I'd probably wait for, I'd look at probably a 30-second chart. So I'd probably go on, to be fair. And I'd kind of wait till it breaks out to the upside, because obviously I don't want to catch a falling knife. Falling knife means keep going down on a buy, which keep going down. See here, you can see it's potentially reversal. Probably wait for 3 or 4 candles that there now. Boom. Right, I'd want to at least 3 or 4 bullish candles going up. All right. Anyway, volume's there, narrative's there. Now, guys, let's look at the team. All right. So, to find a team, we can do 2 things. We can look at pump.fun. So we're looking for the community. So let's look at the community team and community. Let's do both, because community is a big one. But while I'm researching the team, the same way I research the team, I'm going to research the community. Okay. So let's put community and team is what I look out for. So I want to find the community. So how I'm going to find the community, I will look on the pump.fun and I'll look for the socials, right? If I didn't find the socials here, I don't see no link that it seems like a legit link. There's 2 things that I do. First thing I do is I would take this contract address. I would go onto Dex Screener. I would put the contract address in Dex Screener. And there you go. Boom. Socials. Okay. I was meant to get in here. Look, I'm not sure if I did it with you guys or did it when I got the call to buy in. But I was actually going to go in here. So I could have, made about 80%. All right, cool. So this is one way. If it wasn't on there, I would also take the contract address and I'd put it in Twitter. And, maybe put the ticker in Twitter, and I'll just scroll down and you'll find some sort of link to their Twitter. And from the Twitter, you'll find their Telegram group. But anyway, we've already found it. So this way, go into Telegram. I don't know why it wasn't loading earlier on my thing. So I'm already in it actually. So, okay, cool. We're in. Okay. I don't really want to go in here because watch this, guys. As soon as I go in here, I bet they're going to be like, hey, online boss, watch. Because a lot of people know me. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can see this. Oh, yeah, it must be because it's doing the whole screen. Turn this down a bit. So they might recognize me because I'm quite well known in the space. But so I'll look at how many people's in the VC. 69 people is in the VC. So that's bullish. So they're building a community, building a tribe. What else am I looking for?
I heard the new song and it was an old one.
Is a raiding? I see them raiding, so they're putting in the work. Or is the community members active? Yeah, they're active. Maybe I would even go in the chat, which I'm not going to go in.
This is so strong meme, guys. Such a strong meme.
I'm not going to go in because they're going to probably end up start talking to me.
This is such a fucking strong meme, guys.
Someone's talking, so he's probably the community takeover.
Not a time to take profits, you can't. Let's go. Let the chat breathe.
He speaks well. He doesn't seem like he's a poor guy. I know you may think, how does a poor guy...
Go somewhere else, do the swing trading.
How does a poor guy talk? I'm not, no disrespect, but people obviously in the film... Let me turn it down a bit.
No, it's not about that. It's about, like, we wanted to go to Mill quick, you know what I mean? After that, we fly, bro. Like, why are you fucking wasting that time? You can't. For your $2,
But they just, they G'd out for...
Cool. So it was okay. Community's there. I would ask questions about, hey guys, is it CTO? Is there a dev in here? What's the plans for the project? And then let's see. Okay, so thumbs up for the community. I can see that guy was in there. Know that he's a community leader, and it seems like they want to push it. Okay, cool. So, but I won't know everything until I ask them. Art, right? I like something funny that makes me laugh. That's cool. That's an art. This is okay, but I feel like that's a very AI. So it's not original art. And it's a bit boring, isn't it? I feel like it's a bit boring. I do find it. I feel like it's a bit boring. The meme, I think that the meme's boring. Honestly, I do think it's boring. I actually probably wouldn't invest in it because the meme, I just feel like it's very boring. I feel like, to be honest, I feel like the chart's probably topped. I don't think we'll get another wave. I feel like this is a bit of a euphoria stage because it hit, like, it's like this project, the other project, and they've got a decent community. But I just think the meme's boring. I feel like the euphoria is here, people take profit. I don't see it going beyond here. Could be wrong. That's my opinion. All right. So, art. So then let's go through what I look for. Volume. Okay. Narrative. Okay. Team. Community. And a good artwork, a good meme. Does it make me laugh? Is it fun? Is it cool? Not really. This is quite dry. It's a bit of a dry meme. Now, this is a kind of an interesting one to talk about. There's people called the cabal. So the cabal is like people that move the markets. Like they're people, KOLs, influencers. All right. So now you want these people in the project because they push it. If you've seen, I did not see one influencer on Twitter posting about the project. Do you know what I mean? Yes, in theory, you want to get in before they post about it. But I would like to see at least one or two. You know? One or two. Because one or two brings 3 or 4. 3 or 4 brings 8 or 10. And no one's really, but it doesn't mean that, believe me, if the community's strong and it's got good leadership and they grind and they show, tomorrow, the day after, these KOLs could actually come in. So it's not the be all and end all. I would say if it ticked everything else, but the cabal, big KOs wasn't in, I was still aping because if anything, you're at a good chance because if you get in low and then the cabal come in, they're going to come in with a crazy volume. Now this here is a decent meme. But look at the memes. What am I seeing? There's no memes. Look, this is what they're posting on Twitter. This is what they're chilling with. And there's nothing. There's not even many different raids. So to me, the community isn't working. And I feel like the money's probably made already on this collection. I will come back and have a look at it later and see if my thesis was right. But I don't feel like this is going to cover. I feel like it had its wave and it's over. All right. So yeah, guys, I would say that is the main points that I'll look for in projects. And I hope that helped you guys. And I'll speak to you on the next one.